I was in the shower thinking. I felt as if I was carrying the whole world on my shoulders. Sales were down by 60%. In the past 3 months, the company's fixed costs and salaries had been running 30% higher than the income coming in. I kept paying 22 team members from my own savings. For 3 months, I hadn't paid myself a single euro. Yet I was working over 10 hours a day, every single day. At home, Joy had been sick with a virus for 2 weeks. She was home, needing care, and I was juggling everything. Motherhood, leadership, survival. I couldn't even make time to work out, which had always been my way of staying sane. And there I was, in the shower, the water pouring over me for 30 minutes straight. I didn't have the strength to step out. I didn't want to. I just wanted to stay there, hidden in the steam, the noise of the water, drowning out everything, forever. Hello, my beautiful friends. This is Jill Douka, Master Certified Coach and Director of Global Academy of Coaching. And today we're going to talk about a topic that if you're a high achiever, which I know you are because you're listening to my podcast, you have experienced or you are currently experiencing how to break free from burnout. My beautiful friend, let me pause here and give you some facts because what I was experiencing in that shower, it's not just my story. It's a global epidemic. In the US, 77% of employees say they feel burned out in their current job. That's 3 out of every 4 people you meet at work. Among doctors, burnout became so severe during the pandemic that 62% reported symptoms. And every day, even today, 1 in 2 physicians are still burned out. There's the most shocking one. 52% of American workers say they felt job-related burnout just the past year. It's amazing. But Europe is pretty much the same. And especially in tech sector, 73% of IT professionals say that they're burned out. That's nearly everyone in one of the fastest growing, most essential industries. And overall, 66% of European employees say they experience unhealthy levels of workplace stress, with 38% a high risk of serious mental health problems. That's more 1 out of 3 people. And yet, here's the unbelievable part. 14 out of the 37 European countries, burnout can technically be acknowledged as an occupational disease, but only 1 country actually listed explicitly. Even among therapists and psychologists, burnout is real and measurable, often linked to serious trauma, empathy, and heavy caseloads. Now, this isn't a minor issue. It's an epidemic. It's not about being a little tired. Burnout is silently draining the energy, productivity, and even the health of millions of people every single day. Now, I want to share with you what we can do about it, okay? And I've created the 3B method, break free from burnout. And I'm gonna focus a little bit more on women, as women seem to experience burnout so much more than men. And burnout for women, it's not just about too much work. It's about centuries of conditioning, invisible expectations, and the constant pull to be everything for everyone, okay? Because women juggle professional goals, caregiving, family responsibilities, social expectations, while often putting themselves last. That's why the 3B method that I'm going to share with you, boundaries, breaks, and belonging, must be applied through a woman's lens. So let's touch base on boundaries. Number 1, okay? Protect your energy from the invisible load. For women, burnout isn't just working long hours. It's also the unpaid, invisible labor, remembering birthdays, keeping the household running, caregiving for children and aging parents, and carrying the emotional weight of relationships, okay? Women spend 4.6 more hours per day on unpaid labor compared to men. And this is from research from OECD, okay? In the workplace, women leaders are 2 times more likely to spend time on mentoring, essential but often unrewarded tasks. This is a study done by McKinsey in 2000. 2023. And 43% of women leaders report being burned out versus 31% of men at the same level. Every yes you give outside your values and your job description is a silent withdrawal from your energy bank account. Boundaries are not barriers. They are gates of protection. Okay, I'm going to give you some practical tools and exercises, but I also have an incredible ebook prepared for you, and I'm going to share more about it at the end of the podcast. Now, I want to invite you to write down the invisible load journal. Write down every task you did this week, professional and personal, and highlight which ones no one sees or acknowledges. I mean, what are we going to eat for lunch? What are we going to eat for dinner? To add the children's lunch in their bag, things like that. Order groceries, go for shopping, and then ask, which of these can I delegate, share, or even drop? The 24-hour rule. Before saying yes to anything from now on, give yourself 24 hours. This pause removes guilt-based decisions. And I want to invite you to do the boundary script practice. In your journal, script 3 polite but firm no sentences. Thank you for asking. I can't do this right now. No, I'm sorry, but this is not going to happen. Please ask someone else. What is the one thing I keep saying yes that secretly drains you? Think about that. Number 2 is breaks, okay? Restore daily, not just on vacations. We as women are conditioned to give endlessly to partners, children, colleagues, leaving little left for ourselves. That's why breaks are often dismissed as selfish. But science shows that they're essential for survival. We as women are more likely to experience emotional exhaustion, and the core of burnout is emotional exhaustion. Mothers of young children report 2 times more the rates of constant fatigue compared to fathers. This is a research done by Gallup in 2023. Now, I'm going to touch base on something that is so important, sleep deprivation, okay? Common in women with caregiving duties, increases the risk of anxiety and depression by up to 60%. Now, my beautiful friend, breaks aren't indulgence. They're daily medicine. Think of them as oxygen masks. When you breathe first, you can actually care for others better. And you have to put on your oxygen mask before you put it on for anyone else. Now, let's touch base on some practical tools and exercises, shall we? Let's start incorporating the 90-minute rule. I added in my daily practice, and it's really incredible. Set an alarm every 90 minutes and pause for 3 minutes. Drink water, stretch, or just breathe, or listen to your favorite song. I mean, it's so incredible to give yourself just 3 minutes every 90 minutes. Another tool that I use is the energy reset breathing. Inhale for 5, hold for 5, and exhale for 10. Repeat for 4 times. This lowers cortisol in under 2 minutes. It's like a miracle. A mini rest reset ritual. Every night, write 3 things you're grateful for. And this will help you reframe your nervous system from stress to go to recovery. And it's great to do it before you sleep because you set your reticular activating system towards something that you're grateful for. A joyful moment. Choose movement, okay, that you love. Dance at the kitchen, yoga, walking with a friend. The goal is not performance, it's pleasure. Let's reflect on this. If I gave myself 15 minutes just for me today, how would I spend it? I know that I would go out and walk. Walk without listening to a podcast, just walk and ground myself. Now, number 3, belonging. Build your support squad. One of the biggest causes of female burnout is isolation with responsibility. Women are expected to carry everything alone: the job, the kids, the home, the emotions. But the science is clear. Support networks buffer stress, while isolation magnifies it. Data for women. Women with strong female networks are 3 times more likely to advance and report lower burnout. Social support reduces the likelihood of depression after stress by 50%. This is by the Clinical Psychology Review in 2021. And in Greece, studies of women therapists found that supervision and community cut burnout risks by half. Sisterhood heals. Connection is not a luxury. It's a protective factor for your brain, heart, and career. Now, I want to share with you practical tools and exercise that I do with my clients that pay me thousands of euros, and also with my students in Global Academy of Coaching. The circle of 5. List the 5 people you spend most time with. Mark each as a plus, lifts you, 0, neutral, minus, drains you. Adjust your time accordingly. Weekly connection ritual. Schedule 1 weekly check-in with a supportive woman. A mastermind group, a walk, a coffee, a phone call where you can be real. I have 3 mastermind groups, and I'm joining them for the past 17 years. And you know what? It's just incredible to be able to connect with these amazing women that have become so close friends with me. Ask without apology. Write down 1 area this week where you will ask for help, and do it without over-explaining. And one of my favorites, a dream protector exercise. Write your biggest current goal. Circle 3 people you can safely share it with. Protect your vision with everything you've got from dream stealers, okay? Let's reflect. Who are the 3 women in your life that makes you feel stronger just for being around with them? Now, my beautiful friend, burnout, it's not just exhaustion. Especially for women, it's the silent cost of trying to meet endless expectations. But you are not meant to live depleted. Okay, the 3B method, boundaries, breaks, and belonging, is how women move from survival to leadership. Boundaries free you from invisible labor. Breaks restore your strength before collapse. And belonging reminds you that you are never alone. Now, when we apply these daily, burnout is no longer the end of the story. It becomes the beginning of a stronger, freer, more joyful chapter. Now, I know this can feel a lot, and that's exactly why I created my brand new book, The Healing of Burnout: How Psychologists, Therapists Rediscover Their Passion, Purpose, and Peace. This isn't just another ebook you'll skim and forget. It's a complete step-by-step roadmap with practical exercises, coaching tools, and science-backed stories and strategies that I've used with hundreds of clients and students at the Global Academy of Coaching. I want to speak directly to those of you holding space for everyone else, therapists, psychologists, psychotherapists who quietly carry the invisible load. If you felt the tail signs of burnout, chronic fatigue, emotional detachment, or even an essential "why am I doing this?", I created something for you. It's my new guide, How to Break Free from Burnout, and this isn't theory. It's a structured roadmap grounded in evidence and practice. You will learn the 3 keys: awareness without shame, reconnection with passion and purpose, and design transition to a sustainable model that protects your energy and your impact. You'll work through precise exercises, journaling prompts, and 7-day reset that helps you put boundaries in place, restore daily, and reconnect with a part of you that started this work. If you're ready to feel clear, calm, and purposeful again, grab your copy via the link in the show notes. And if this episode helped you, share it with a colleague who might need it today. You're not alone, and there's a proven path forward. Now, this isn't about theory, it's about transformation. Grab your copy today. The link is in the comments below. And because I always want you to have extra support, you'll also find the free vision exercise linked in the comments. It's my gift to you, designed to give you clarity, confidence, and direction right away. Now, my beautiful friend, let me know in the comments, what is the 1 micro lifestyle change you're committing to after today's episode? What shifted for you? Please share this episode with a friend who needs it. It means the world to me to hear what resonated to you, what helped, what made a difference. Write in the comments below. I read every single message. You are the reason I do this. And if you're inspired, I'd be incredibly grateful for a 5-star review. It helps more amazing souls discover the Global Academy of Coaching podcast. The more love we receive, the more visibility we get, and the more lives we can touch. And if you've ever felt that spark inside you, the sense that you're here to help others rise, to create change, to lead with purpose, I have something special for you. Have you ever wondered, am I ready to become a life coach? Let's find out together. You'll find a free assessment in the comments as well. Until next time, keep thriving, my beautiful friend.